I didn't think my heart had space for anyone new. After the cheating, the divorce, the nights I cried alone with my baby, I stopped believing in family. Then one moment changed everything, and I wasn't ready for what it would cost me to trust again. People don't meet by accident. People meet who they're meant to meet. That's the way the world works. I used to think I had my life figured out. That was before everything fell apart. My name is Lana Mason, and I'm 34 years old. I live in a small apartment in Portland, Oregon. It rains here a lot. The kind of rain that taps against the windows all night and makes you feel like the whole world is crying with you. I have a son. His name is Leo. He just turned 1 year old last month. Light brown hair like mine. Big, curious eyes that look at everything like it's brand new. He's the only thing that makes sense anymore. I work from home, freelance digital marketer, content manager. Whatever clients need that week, it pays the bills. It keeps us stable. But it's exhausting in a way that has nothing to do with the work itself. I chose remote work so I could stay close to Leo, so I wouldn't miss anything. First steps, first words, all of it. But some days I wonder if I made the right choice. Some days the apartment feels too small. The walls feel too close. I got divorced when Leo was 3 months old. 3 months. He was so tiny, still waking up every 2 hours, still learning how to exist in the world. And I was learning how to exist without the person I thought I'd spend my life with. My ex-husband cheated. That's the short version. The long version involves late nights, suspicious texts, and a woman from his office whose name I don't even remember anymore. I don't want to remember. He didn't fight for custody, didn't even try, just signed the papers and walked away. He sends child support every month, on time, never late. The money shows up like clockwork, but he never calls, never asks about Leo. Money without presence. That's what I have from him. Responsibility on paper. Absence in real life. I have full custody. It's what I wanted, what I fought for, but I didn't realize how heavy it would feel, how lonely. People think single moms are strong, and maybe we are, but strength doesn't mean you're not tired. It doesn't mean you don't cry when your son finally falls asleep, and the apartment goes quiet, and you're alone with your thoughts. I try to stay calm, I really do. But inside I'm stressed all the time. My patience for small things is gone. A dish left in the sink, a phone call that goes too long, traffic that makes me 5 minutes late. It all feels like too much. But with Leo, I'm different. I'm protective, fiercely protective. He's the one good thing I have left, the one thing that didn't break when everything else did. At night, after he's asleep, I overthink everything. Did I feed him enough? Is he developing okay? Am I doing this right? Am I enough? In public, I hold it together. I smile, I nod. I pretend everything is fine, but when I'm alone, the mask comes off. I'm just tired, so tired. I don't trust love anymore. I don't think I ever will. My ex-husband taught me that love can lie, that it can smile at you in the morning and betray you by night. I keep emotional distance now, even when I feel something, even when someone seems kind. I can't risk it. I can't risk getting hurt again, and I definitely can't risk Leo getting hurt. So I stay alone. I stay safe. I focus on work and on my son, and I tell myself that's enough. Most days I believe it. Today is a cold December morning. Rain streaks down the window. Leo is in his crib, babbling to himself. I'm at my laptop, trying to finish a content calendar for a client. The deadline is today. I'm behind. Leo starts crying. Not the hungry cry, not the tired cry, just the I want attention cry. I close my eyes, take a breath, save my work, get up. This is my life now, and I'm doing my best to survive it. The crying doesn't stop. I pick Leo up from his crib, and he's warm against my chest. His little fists grab at my shirt. I bounce him gently the way I always do, the way that usually works. Not today. He keeps crying, louder now. His face is red and his eyes are squeezed shut, and I don't know what's wrong. I check his diaper. Clean. I offer him a bottle. He pushes it away. I try his favorite toy, the stuffed giraffe with the crinkly ears. He doesn't care. My phone buzzes on the kitchen counter. It's my client, asking about the content calendar, asking if I'm still on track. I type back with one hand while holding Leo with the other. Yes, almost done. Send it by noon. I don't know if that's true, but I have to say something. Leo is still crying. I feel the frustration rising in my chest. Not at him, never at him, just at everything. At the situation. At the fact that I'm doing this alone. I walk to the window. Sometimes the rain calms him down. Sometimes watching the drops on the glass distracts him enough to stop. Not today. I sit on the couch, rock him back and forth. Hum a song I don't even remember the words to. My arms are getting tired. My head is starting to hurt. Finally, after what feels like forever, he quiets down. His breathing evens out. His little body relaxes against mine. I sit there for another 10 minutes, too afraid to move, too afraid he'll start again. When I'm sure he's calm, I put him in his playpen, surround him with soft toys. He looks up at me with those big eyes, and I feel my heart crack a little. I go back to my laptop, finish the content calendar, send it off, check the time. It's already past noon. I make myself coffee instant. I don't have the energy for anything else. I stand in the kitchen and drink it while it's still too hot. Let it burn my tongue. At least it's something I can feel. My phone buzzes again. This time, it's a notification. Bank transfer received. Child support. Right on time, like always. I stare at the screen, at the numbers, at the name attached to the payment. My ex-husband, the man who used to tell me he loved me, the man who promised forever, the man who hasn't called to ask about his son in 8 months. I put the phone face down on the counter. I don't want to look at it anymore. Leo starts fussing again. I go to him, pick him up, hold him close. This is my life. Money without presence. Responsibility without partnership. I'm doing this alone. And some days that feels impossible, but I don't have a choice. So I keep going. I sit on the floor with Leo. Let him grab at my fingers. Let him babble nonsense. I smile at him even though I'm exhausted, even though I want to cry. Because he needs me to be strong, and I will be, even if it kills me. Outside, the rain keeps falling. Inside, the apartment feels too quiet, too small, too lonely. I think about my life before marriage, before Leo, before everything fell apart. I used to have friends, a social life, plans on weekends. Now I have work, and Leo, and that's it. I don't resent him. I could never resent him. But I do miss the person I used to be. The person who didn't overthink everything, who didn't flinch at the idea of trust. That person is gone now, and I don't think she's coming back. Leo yawns. His little mouth opens wide and his eyes get heavy. I carry him to the crib, lay him down gently. He doesn't wake up. I stand there for a moment, watching him sleep, his chest rising and falling, his tiny hand curled into a fist. He's everything, and I'm terrified I'm not enough for him. I walk back to the kitchen, sit at the counter, stare at my laptop screen. I have 3 more projects due this week. A meeting tomorrow, emails piling up. I should work, I should push through, but I'm so tired. I rest my head on my arms, close my eyes, just for a minute. The rain taps against the window. The apartment is quiet, and for just a moment I let myself feel it. The weight, the loneliness, the exhaustion. Then I lift my head, open my laptop, get back to work, because that's what I do. I survive. December comes in cold and wet. Portland always feels gray this time of year, but there's something different about December. The Christmas lights start going up. Storefronts glow red and green. People walk around with shopping bags and smiles. It's supposed to feel magical, but to me it just feels loud. I haven't been out much. Work keeps me busy, and Leo keeps me busier. The apartment has become my entire world, 4 walls, a kitchen, a crib, a laptop. But today I decide I need to leave. Need to get out. Need to breathe air that isn't recycled through the same rooms over and over. I bundle Leo up in his warmest coat, the blue one with the hood that makes him look like a little bear. I pull a knit hat over his head. He tries to yank it off immediately. I'm wearing my old parka, the one I bought 3 years ago, before everything changed. It still fits, but it feels different now. Everything feels different now. I strap Leo into his stroller. He kicks his feet and babbles. He likes going outside, likes seeing new things. I grab my purse, check my phone, make sure I have diapers, wipes, a bottle, snacks. The mental checklist I run through every single time I leave the house. The mall is 20 minutes away. I haven't been there in months, maybe longer, but I need to pick up a few things. Maybe some Christmas gifts for Leo, something small, something to make the day feel less empty. I push the stroller down the sidewalk. The rain has stopped for now, but the air is damp and cold. My breath comes out in little clouds. Leo watches everything. The cars, the trees, the people walking past. He points at a dog and makes a sound. I smile. At least one of us is happy. The mall is decorated. Big wreaths on the doors. A giant tree in the center. Lights everywhere. It's crowded. More crowded than I expected. I hesitate at the entrance. Maybe this was a bad idea, but I'm already here, and I need to do this. Need to prove to myself I can handle something as simple as shopping. I push the stroller inside. The warm air hits my face. It smells like cinnamon and coffee. Christmas music plays overhead. Too loud, too cheerful. I navigate through the crowds. People bump into me. Apologize without looking. Keep moving. Leo is quiet for now, looking around, taking it all in. I head toward a store that sells baby clothes. Maybe I can find him something for winter. A new sweater. Some warm pajamas. The store is busy. I park the stroller near the entrance and start browsing. I pick up a small blue sweater, soft fabric. It would look good on him. Behind me, I hear Leo starting to fuss. I glance back. He's squirming in the stroller, pulling at the straps. I put the sweater back, go to him, adjust the straps, offer him his pacifier. He spits it out. I try the toy giraffe. He pushes it away. People are staring now. I feel their eyes on me, judging, wondering why I can't control my own kid. Leo starts crying, not fussing, crying loud and sharp and impossible to ignore. I crouch down next to the stroller, try to stay calm, try everything I know. Nothing works. His cries get louder. My heart starts racing. My hands start shaking. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. And that's when I realize I'm not okay. I'm not handling this. I'm falling apart in the middle of a crowded mall, and I can't stop it. Leo won't stop crying. I'm crouched next to the stroller, trying everything I can think of, rocking him, talking softly, offering the bottle again. He doesn't want it. He just keeps crying. People walk past. Some glance over. Some pretend not to notice. I feel their judgment anyway. My chest is tight. My hands won't stop shaking. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know how to help. I unbuckle him from the stroller and lift him into my arms. He's warm and squirming, and his little face is red from crying. I bounce him gently, walk a few steps, try humming. Nothing works. A woman walks past, pushing her own stroller. Her baby is asleep, peaceful, perfect. She glances at me with that look. The look that says, "Glad that's not me." I turn away. Focus on Leo. Whisper to him, even though I know he can't understand. It's okay. You're okay. We're okay. But I don't feel okay. I feel like I'm drowning. Leo's cries echo through the store. I'm trapped. Can't leave. Can't stay. Can't think. Then I hear a voice. Calm, gentle, close. Excuse me. I look up. There's a woman standing a few feet away. Short brown hair, dark eyes. She's wearing a simple coat and a scarf. She looks at me with something that isn't judgment. Something softer. She steps closer. Not too close. Just enough. Can I help? I don't know what to say. My throat feels tight. I just shake my head. She crouches down, not looking at me. Looking at Leo. Hey there, little one. Her voice is so soft, so steady. She doesn't reach for him. Doesn't try to take him. Just talks. What's going on? You having a tough day? Leo's cries start to quiet. Just a little. He's listening. The woman keeps talking, her voice low and soothing. Like she's done this before. Like she knows exactly what to do. I know it's loud in here. Lots of people. Lots of noise. That's hard, huh? Leo hiccups. His cries turn into little whimpers. I'm frozen, watching, not understanding how the stranger is doing what I couldn't. She looks up at me for the first time. Her eyes are kind. He's overstimulated. Too much going on. Sometimes they just need a calm voice. I nod. I can't speak. She stands up slowly, gives me a small smile. You're doing great. I promise. I don't feel like I'm doing great. I feel like I'm barely surviving, but I manage to say thank you. She nods, glances at Leo one more time. He's quiet now. Still sniffling, but quiet. Take care. And then she walks away. Disappears into the crowd like she was never there. I stand there holding Leo. My heart is still racing, but he's calm now. His little head rests against my shoulder. His breathing is steady. I don't know who that woman was. I don't know why she helped. Something about the way she looked at Leo, at me, it felt safe. I strap Leo back into the stroller. He doesn't fight it this time. He's tired now. Eyes heavy. I leave the store, forget about the shopping, forget about the sweater. I just need to get out. Outside the air is cold again. It feels good. Clears my head a little. I start walking back toward the parking lot. Leo falls asleep in the stroller. Finally. But I can't stop thinking about the woman. Her voice. The way she didn't judge me, didn't make me feel like I was failing. I don't even know her name. But for the first time in a long time, someone made me feel like maybe I wasn't completely alone. And I don't know what to do with that. I don't see her again that day. I load Leo into the car and drive home in silence. He sleeps the whole way. I keep replaying the moment in my head. The way she crouched down. The way she spoke to him. The way he actually listened. Who was she? Back at the apartment, I carry Leo inside. He's still asleep. I lay him in his crib carefully. He doesn't wake up. I stand there for a moment watching him. His face is peaceful now, like the meltdown never happened. I wish I could let go of things that easily. I go to the kitchen, make tea, sit at the counter, stare at nothing. I keep thinking about her, about the calm in her voice, the kindness in her eyes. I don't know why it's affecting me this much. People help strangers all the time. It's not a big deal, but it felt like a big deal. Maybe because no one has helped me in so long. Maybe because I've been doing this alone for so long that I forgot what it feels like when someone just shows up. I shake my head, try to focus. I have work to do. Emails to answer, a project to finish, but I can't concentrate. That night after Leo is asleep, I sit on the couch in the dark. The rain has started again. I can hear it against the window. I think about my ex-husband, about how he used to be the person I'd call when I needed help, when I needed someone to tell me it was going to be okay. Now he's just a name on a bank transfer. I think about my life, about how small it's become. Work, Leo, these four walls. I think about the woman at the mall, and I wonder if I'll ever see her again. Probably not. Portland is a big city. The chances are slim, but part of me hopes I do. The next few days pass in a blur. Work, Leo, repeat. I don't go back to the mall. I order what I need online. It's easier, less overwhelming. But I can't stop thinking about her. One afternoon, I'm walking Leo in his stroller, just around the neighborhood, trying to get some air. We pass a row of small shops, a bookstore, a coffee place, a boutique. I glance through the window of the boutique. It's small, simple, clothes on racks, a few shelves with accessories, and then I see her. She's inside, standing behind the counter, folding something. My heart stops. It's her, the woman from the mall. I freeze on the sidewalk. Leo babbles from the stroller. I look down at him, then back at the window. She hasn't seen me. She's focused on whatever she's doing. I should keep walking. It's not a big deal. She probably doesn't even remember me, but my feet don't move. I stand there like an idiot, staring through the window, and then she looks up. Our eyes meet. She pauses, then smiles. A small smile, like she recognizes me. I feel my face get hot. I don't know what to do. She waves. Just a little wave. I wave back, awkward, stiff. Then I start walking again. Fast, too fast. The stroller bumps over a crack in the sidewalk, and Leo laughs. I don't look back, but my heart is racing, and I don't know why. That night, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about the way she smiled, the way she waved, like she was happy to see me. I tell myself I'm reading too much into it. She was just being polite, that's all. But it's been so long since someone looked at me like that, like I mattered. I roll over, stare at the ceiling, listen to the rain, and I wonder if I'll walk past that boutique again. I know I will. I can't get her out of my head. It's ridiculous. I know it is. She's just a stranger who helped me once. That's all. But I keep replaying the moment. The mall, the boutique window, her smile. I don't even know her name. I go through the motions. Work, Leo, meals, bedtime. Everything the same as always. But something feels different, like a tiny crack in the wall I built around myself. I don't know if that's good or bad. At night, after Leo is asleep, I sit on the couch with my laptop. I should be working. I have a client presentation to finish. But I can't focus. I close the laptop, lean back, stare at the ceiling. Why am I thinking about her so much? Maybe because she saw me at my worst, struggling, falling apart, and she didn't judge me, didn't walk away. She just helped. When was the last time someone did that? I can't remember. My ex-husband never helped. Not really. He'd offer but then find excuses. He was always too tired, too busy, too stressed. And then he left. I learned not to ask for help after that. Learned to do everything myself. But she didn't wait for me to ask. She just stepped in. I wonder what her life is like, if she has kids, a partner, if she's happy. I wonder if she thinks about me at all. Probably not. I'm just another person she helped in passing. Another stranger. But I can't stop thinking about her. The next morning, I take Leo for a walk. Same route as always. Past the bookstore, the coffee shop, the boutique. I slow down as I approach. Try to look casual, like I'm not hoping to see her. The lights are on inside. The door is propped open even though it's cold. I stop, pretend to adjust Leo's blanket in the stroller, and then I see her. She's standing near the window, arranging something on a display. She looks up, sees me, smiles. My stomach flips. She waves, the same little wave as before. I wave back, then I keep walking, because I don't know what else to do, but my heart is pounding. That afternoon, I think about going back, just walking in, maybe buying something, starting a conversation, but I don't, because I'm scared. Scared of what? I don't even know. Scared of feeling something, scared of letting someone in, scared of getting hurt again. So I stay home. I work. I take care of Leo. I keep my distance. But at night, when the apartment is quiet and Leo is asleep, I think about her. And I wonder what would happen if I let myself walk through that door. 3 days pass before I walk past the boutique again. I tell myself it's just part of my normal route, that I'm not going out of my way, that it doesn't mean anything, but I know I'm lying to myself. It's a Thursday afternoon, cold and gray like every other December day in Portland. Leo is bundled up in his stroller. We've been walking for 20 minutes. I turn the corner onto the street with the boutique. My heart starts beating faster. I hate that I feel this way. Nervous, anticipating, like a teenager with a crush. I'm 34 years old, a mother, a divorcee. I shouldn't feel like this, but I do. As I get closer, I see the boutique door is open. Music drifts out. Something soft. I slow down, look through the window. She's there, talking to a customer. An older woman holding up a scarf. I should keep walking. She's busy. This is stupid. But then she glances toward the window, sees me. Her face lights up, just a little, but I see it. She says something to the customer, then walks toward the door. My feet stop moving. I'm frozen on the sidewalk. She steps outside. No coat, just a simple sweater and jeans. She must be cold. Hey, her voice is warm, familiar, even though I've barely heard it. Hi? I sound awkward. I feel awkward. She looks down at Leo, smiles. How's he doing? Better than last time, I hope. I nod. Yeah, much better. Thank you again for that. She waves it off. No problem. I'm glad I could help. There's a pause. Not uncomfortable exactly, just quiet. She looks at me, really looks at me, like she's trying to figure something out. I come here sometimes, for walks, with Leo. I don't know why I say that. It sounds desperate, but she just nods. It's a nice neighborhood for walking. Another pause. Then she gestures to the boutique behind her. This is my place. I run it. I look at the storefront, the simple sign above the door. Clean, understated. It's really nice. Thanks. It's small, but it's mine. There's pride in her voice. Quiet pride. The customer inside calls out something. She glances back. I should let you get back to work. She shakes her head. It's fine, but yeah. I should probably go. She starts to turn, then stops. I'm Kahlan, by the way. Kahlan, the name fits her somehow. Strong but soft. Lana, and this is Leo. Leo kicks his feet in the stroller and makes a sound. Kahlan laughs. It's a real laugh. Not polite. Nice to officially meet you both. You too. She goes back inside. I stand there for a moment. Then I start walking again. My hands are shaking. Not from the cold. Kahlan. I repeat the name in my head, over and over. That night, I can't stop thinking about her, about the way she smiled, the way she said my name. I'm lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. Leo is asleep in his crib across the room. The apartment is quiet except for the rain. I haven't felt like this in years. Not since before I got married, before everything fell apart. It scares me, this feeling. Because the last time I let myself feel something for someone, it destroyed me. My ex-husband was charming at first, attentive. He made me feel special, safe. And then he broke me. I can't go through that again. I won't. But Kahlan doesn't feel like him. She feels different. Or maybe I'm just fooling myself. Maybe I'm seeing what I want to see. I roll onto my side, pull the blanket up to my chin. I need to be careful. I need to protect myself. Protect Leo. But part of me wants to go back, wants to walk into that boutique, wants to hear her voice again. I close my eyes, try to sleep, but all I see is her smile. I don't go back the next day, or the day after that. I tell myself I'm being smart, keeping my distance, protecting myself. But really I'm just scared. Work keeps me busy. I have deadlines, meetings, emails that pile up faster than I can answer them. Leo is teething. He's fussy. Wakes up crying in the middle of the night. I'm exhausted. Everything feels heavy again. Like the little spark I felt is already fading. Maybe that's for the best. It's Saturday morning. Leo and I are home. I'm trying to work while he plays on the floor. He keeps crawling over to me, pulling on my pant leg, wanting attention. I pick him up, balance him on my hip while I type with one hand. It's not ideal, but it's all I can manage. My phone buzzes. A reminder. Grocery shopping. I forgot. I sigh. Close my laptop. Strap Leo into his stroller. The store is crowded. Weekend rush. I navigate through the aisles as quickly as I can. Grab what I need. Try to avoid eye contact with anyone. I'm loading bags into the car when I hear a voice behind me. Lana. I turn around. It's Kahlan. She's standing a few feet away, holding her own grocery bag. She looks surprised. Happy, surprised. Oh, hi. I sound breathless, like I've been running. She walks closer, glances at Leo in his car seat. He's chewing on his giraffe toy. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, small world. There's that awkwardness again, but it's not bad. It's almost comfortable. She shifts the bag in her arms. I should let you go. Looks like you've got your hands full. I do, but I don't want her to leave. The words come out before I can stop them. Do you want to get coffee sometime? Her eyes widen, just a little. Then she smiles. Yeah, I'd like that. There's a coffee shop near my boutique, Riverside Cafe. You know it. I nod, even though I don't. Tomorrow? Around 2. Tomorrow is Sunday. I don't have any meetings. No deadlines. Okay? Yeah, 2 works. Great. She's still smiling. I'm still standing here like an idiot. See you tomorrow then. See you. She walks away. I get in the car, close the door. Sit there for a moment. What did I just do? Leo babbles from the back seat. I look at him in the rearview mirror. I just asked someone to coffee. Like a normal person. Except I haven't done that in years. And I have no idea what I'm doing. That night, I overthink everything. What if it's awkward? What if we run out of things to talk about? What if she thinks I'm boring? What if I'm reading this wrong? What if she just sees this as a friendly coffee? What if I want it to be more? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Leo wakes up crying at midnight. I go to him, pick him up, rock him back and forth. He calms down eventually, falls back asleep in my arms. I put him in his crib, stand there watching him. I'm doing this for him too, trying to figure out how to live again, how to be something other than just a mom. I want him to see me happy. Even if I don't know what that looks like yet, I go back to bed, stare at the ceiling. Tomorrow I'm having coffee with Kahlan, and I have no idea what happens next. Sunday arrives too fast. I wake up anxious. My stomach is in knots. I tell myself it's just coffee. It doesn't mean anything, but it feels like something. I spend the morning with Leo, feed him, play with him, try to act normal, but my mind keeps drifting to 2 o'clock. What do I wear? Does it matter? It's just coffee. I end up changing 3 times. Settle on jeans and a sweater. Simple, casual, not trying too hard. At 1:30, I load Leo into a stroller, bundle him up, check my reflection one more time. I look tired. I always look tired. But I guess that's just how I look now. The walk to Riverside Cafe takes 15 minutes. It's cold but not raining. The Christmas lights are still up everywhere. They glow even in the daylight. I arrive 5 minutes early, stand outside for a moment, consider turning around. But then I see her through the window. She's already inside, sitting at a small table near the back. She's holding a cup, looking down at her phone. I take a breath, push the stroller through the door. A little bell chimes. She looks up, smiles. I feel something loosen in my chest. I navigate through the tables. The cafe is cozy, warm. It smells like coffee and baked goods. Hey. I stop next to her table. She stands up. For a second, I think she's going to hug me, but she doesn't. Hey, you found it. Yeah. She looks at Leo. He's wide awake, looking around at everything. Can I? She gestures toward him. I nod. She crouches down next to the stroller, talks to him in that same soft voice from the mall. Hi Leo, remember me? Leo stares at her, then smiles. A big, gummy smile. Kahlan laughs. I think he does. She stands back up, gestures to the chair across from her. Sit, please. What do you want? I'll grab it. Oh, you don't have to do that. I want to. I hesitate, then tell her. Just a latte, thanks. She goes to the counter. I sit down. Park the stroller next to me. Try to relax. She comes back a few minutes later with my drink. Sets it down in front of me. Thank you. No problem. She sits. We both sip our coffee. There's a moment of silence. Then she speaks. So, how long have you lived in Portland? About 5 years. I moved here for work originally, before Leo. She nods. I've been here my whole life, born and raised. Really, that's rare. Yeah. Most people move here from somewhere else. We fall into easy conversation. She tells me about growing up in Portland, about how the city has changed. I tell her about my work, about freelancing, about how isolating it can be sometimes. She listens, really listens, doesn't interrupt, doesn't check her phone. It feels good to talk to someone, to be seen. Leo starts fussing. I offer him a snack. He takes it, calms down. Kahlan watches him. There's something in her eyes, something soft, almost sad. He's really sweet. Thanks, he's a good kid. Exhausting, but good. She smiles. But it doesn't quite reach her eyes. How old is he now? Just over a year. She nods, looks down at her cup. There's a pause. I feel like there's something she wants to say, but she doesn't. Instead, she asks about my ex-husband, if he's involved. I tense up, but I answer honestly. Not really, he sends money. But that's it. I'm sorry. It's okay. We're better off without him. She doesn't push, just nods. I appreciate that she doesn't pry. We talk for another hour, about small things. Movies, books, the rain. It's easy, comfortable, like we've known each other longer than we have. Eventually, Leo starts getting cranky. I check the time, it's past 3. I should probably get him home, nap time. Kahlan nods. Of course. We both stand. She walks me to the door. This was really nice. Yeah, it was. We should do it again. I look at her, she looks at me. I'd like that. She smiles. A real smile. Me too. I push the stroller out onto the sidewalk. Turn back. See you soon, Kahlan. See you soon, Lana. I walk home feeling lighter than I have in months. I start visiting the boutique more often. Not every day. I don't want to seem desperate. But a few times a week. I tell myself it's just convenient. That I'm in the neighborhood anyway. That it's good to get Leo out of the apartment. But really, I just want to see her. Kahlan is always happy when I show up. She lights up, makes time to talk even when she's busy. Leo adores her. He reaches for her now, babbles when he sees her. She picks him up sometimes, holds him while we talk. He rests his head on her shoulder like he's known her forever. It does something to me, watching them together. It's early January now. The Christmas decorations are coming down. The city feels quieter, but I don't mind, because I have somewhere to go, someone to see. One afternoon, I bring Leo to the boutique. Kahlan is folding sweaters behind the counter. She looks up when we walk in, smiles. Hey, you two. Hey. Leo squeals when he sees her. She comes around the counter, crouches down. Hi, buddy. How are you today? He reaches for her. She picks him up without hesitation. Do you mind if I hold him for a bit? I've had a slow day. Of course not. She carries him around the store, shows him things. A scarf, a bracelet. He touches everything, fascinated. I browse through the racks, not really looking for anything, just enjoying the moment. This is nice. This routine we've fallen into. After a while, Kahlan brings Leo back, hands him to me. He's so easy. You're lucky. I laugh. You should see him at 3 in the morning. Fair point. She leans against the counter. There's no one else in the store. Just us. Can I ask you something? Sure. She hesitates, like she's not sure she should. Do you ever get overwhelmed, doing it all alone? I look at her. Her eyes are serious, genuinely curious. Every day. She nods, doesn't say anything for a moment. Then she speaks again, quieter this time. You're really strong. I don't know if anyone tells you that, but you are. My throat tightens. I don't feel strong. I feel like I'm barely holding it together, but I manage to say thank you. She smiles, changes the subject. Tells me about a new shipment coming in next week. We talk for a while longer. Then I leave. Leo waves at her as we go. That night I think about what she said, about being strong. No one has said that to me in a long time. My ex-husband used to say the opposite, that I was too emotional, too sensitive, that I made things harder than they needed to be. But Kahlan sees something different, and I don't know what to do with that. I'm starting to look forward to seeing her, starting to plan my days around it. That scares me, because I know what happens when I let someone in, but I can't seem to stop myself. One afternoon we get coffee again. Same cafe, same table. This time we talk about harder things. I tell her about the divorce, about finding out my husband cheated, about how broken I felt. She listens, doesn't offer empty platitudes, just listens. Then she tells me she was married too, that it ended badly. She doesn't give details, just says it didn't work out. I don't push. I understand not wanting to talk about the past, but I can see pain in her eyes, the same kind one carry. We're both broken, both trying to rebuild. Maybe that's why this feels so easy, because we understand each other. When I get home that night, I realize something. I'm not just visiting her boutique because it's convenient. I'm visiting because I'm falling for her, and I don't know if I'm ready for that, but it's already happening. January turns into February. The rain never stops. Portland is drowning in gray, but I don't mind anymore because I have something to look forward to. Kahlan and I see each other almost every week now, sometimes at the cafe, sometimes at her boutique. Once she comes to my apartment, brings takeout. We eat together while Leo plays on the floor. It feels domestic, comfortable, like we've been doing this for years instead of weeks. I catch myself smiling more, laughing more, feeling lighter. Leo is attached to her now. He looks for her, gets excited when he sees her. She's so gentle with him, so patient. I watch them together and my heart aches in a good way, in a way I didn't think was possible anymore. One evening, Kahlan stays late at my apartment. Leo fell asleep early. We're sitting on the couch, talking, drinking tea. She tells me about her boutique, how she started it, how hard it was at first, how she almost gave up, but she didn't. She pushed through, built something for herself. I admire that, her strength, her independence. I tell her about my work, about how exhausting it is, about how sometimes I feel like I'm disappearing into it. She listens, asks questions, makes me feel heard. We're sitting close, not touching, but close. I can feel the warmth of her, the steadiness. She looks at me, really looks at me. You're not alone, Lana. I hope you know that. My throat tightens. I nod. She reaches over, touches my hand, just for a second, then pulls away, but I feel it. That small touch, it stays with me long after she leaves. That night I lie in bed thinking about her, about us. This is more than friendship. I know it is, and I think she knows it too. But neither of us has said anything. Neither of us has crossed that line. Maybe we're both too scared. I am. I'm terrified. Because if I let myself love her, if I let myself fall, what happens when it ends? When she leaves? When I'm broken all over again? I can't survive that twice. But I also can't stop seeing her. Can't stop wanting to be near her. I'm trapped between fear and hope, and I don't know which one will win. The next time I see her, it's at the boutique. She's rearranging a display. I walk in with Leo. She looks up, smiles. But there's something different in her eyes. Something uncertain. Hey. We're both awkward. Like something shifted and we're not sure what to do about it. Leo breaks the tension. He reaches for her. She picks him up, holds him close. I watch them, and I realize something. I'm not just falling for her. I'm already in love with her, and that terrifies me more than anything. It's late, past midnight. Leo is asleep. The apartment is silent except for the rain tapping against the window. I'm lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. My mind won't shut off. I keep thinking about Kahlan, about the way she looks at me, the way she talks to Leo, the way she makes me feel safe. I haven't felt safe in so long, but I'm scared. So scared. What if I'm reading this wrong? What if she doesn't feel the same way? What if this is just friendship to her and I'm making it into something more? What if she does feel the same way? What then? Can I trust her? Can I trust anyone? My ex-husband destroyed that trust. He looked me in the eye and lied, over and over, until I didn't know what was real anymore. How do I know Kahlan won't do the same? I roll onto my side, pull the blanket up to my chin. I want to believe she's different. Everything about her feels different. But I thought my ex-husband was different too. In the beginning, I close my eyes, try to sleep, but my brain won't stop. What if I let her in and she leaves? What if Leo gets attached and then she's gone? I can't do that to him. I can't let him get hurt, but he's already attached. He lights up when he sees her. He reaches for her. He trusts her. Maybe I should pull back, create distance, protect us both. But the thought of not seeing her makes my chest hurt. I'm trapped, stuck between wanting her and being terrified of wanting her. I think about her hands, the way they're always so steady, the way she held Leo that first day at the mall, the way she touched my hand on the couch. I think about her voice, calm, gentle, like nothing can shake her. I think about her eyes, dark and deep, the way she looks at me sometimes, like she sees me, really sees me. I want to be close to her. I want to let her in, but I'm so afraid. What if I'm not enough? What if she realizes I'm broken? What if she sees all the cracks and decides it's too much? I'm a mess. I'm a single mom with a deadbeat ex-husband and trust issues and anxiety that keeps me up at night. Why would someone like her want someone like me? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe I'm imagining all of this. I roll onto my back again, stare at the dark ceiling. Leo makes a sound in his sleep, a little sigh. I turn my head, look at his crib. I can barely see him in the dark, but I know he's there. Safe, peaceful. He's my whole world, and I have to protect him. Even if that means protecting him from my own feelings. Even if that means pushing Kahlan away. But I don't want to push her away. I want to let her in. I want to see where this goes. I want to feel something other than fear. I close my eyes, breathe slowly. Tomorrow I'll see her. Maybe I'll be brave enough to say something. Maybe I'll take a risk. Or maybe I'll keep hiding. Keep pretending I'm fine on my own. I don't know yet. All I know is I can't stop thinking about her. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Kahlan closes the boutique at 6. She locks the door, turns off most of the lights, leaves one on in the back. She walks to the small room behind the counter, her office, if you can even call it that. It's more like a closet with a desk. She sits down, leans back in the chair, closes her eyes. It's been a long day, busy, which is good. Busy means sales. Busy means the business is doing okay, but she's tired. She opens her eyes, looks around the small space. There's a shelf on the wall, a few books, a coffee mug, a framed photo of her parents, and a box. She stares at the box. She hasn't opened it in months, maybe longer, but tonight she feels pulled to it. She reaches up, takes it down, sets it on the desk. The box is plain, cardboard, taped shut. She knows what's inside. She doesn't need to open it to remember, but she does anyway. She peels back the tape, lifts the lid. Inside are baby clothes, tiny onesies, a soft blanket, a stuffed elephant, things she bought years ago when she still had hope. She picks up one of the onesies, yellow with little ducks on it. It's so small, she can't believe people are ever that small. But they are. Leo is proof of that. She folds the onesie carefully, sets it back in the box. She and her ex-husband tried for 3 years. 3 years of hope and disappointment, of doctors and tests and treatments that didn't work. 3 years of her body failing her. At least that's what it felt like she was broken, like she couldn't do the one thing she was supposed to be able to do. Her ex-husband said it was okay, that they'd keep trying, that it would happen eventually. But she saw the way he looked at her, the disappointment, the frustration. And then one day he said he couldn't do it anymore, that he wanted a complete family, that he needed to move on. He left, filed for divorce, married someone else a year later. She heard through mutual friends that his new wife got pregnant within 6 months. It broke something in her, something she's never been able to fix. She touches the blanket in the box, soft blue. She bought it the week before her ex-husband left. She didn't know yet that it was over. She still had hope. She closes the box, puts the lid back on. She should throw it away. She's thought about it 100 times, but she can't. Because it's all she has of the life she wanted, the life she'll never have. She puts the box back on the shelf, sits down again, thinks about Leo. She loves watching Leo grow, loves hearing Leo laugh. But it hurts too, in a way she didn't expect. Because every time she holds Leo, she thinks about what she lost, what she'll never have. She's 40 years old, single, childless. And that's just how it is. She's made peace with it. Mostly, she rebuilt herself, cut her hair, started her business, learned to live alone. But sometimes late at night, the ache comes back. The longing for something that will never be. She thinks about Leo. Kahlan admires that. But she also sees the exhaustion, the loneliness. She wants to help, wants to be there for her. But she's scared too. Scared of getting too close. Scared of losing something she's started to care about. Because she knows what loss feels like. And she's not sure she can survive it again. She stands up, turns off the light, leaves the office, walks through the empty boutique, checks the door one more time, makes sure it's locked. Then she goes home, to her quiet apartment, where no one is waiting, and she tells herself she's fine, but she's not. She hasn't been fine in a long time. The next time I see Kahlan, something feels off. I walk into the boutique with Leo. She's at the counter, typing on her laptop. She looks up, smiles, but it doesn't reach her eyes. Hey. I park the stroller near the counter. Leo babbles, reaches toward her. Usually she'd come around, pick him up. But today she stays where she is. How are you? Good, busy. You? Same. The conversation feels stiff. I don't know what changed. Everything was fine last time. But now there's a distance. I browse through the racks, even though I'm not looking for anything, just trying to fill the silence. She goes back to typing. Doesn't look at me. After a few minutes, I give up. I should probably go, let you work. She glances up. Okay, see you soon. No warmth in her voice, just polite. I push the stroller toward the door, stop, turn back. Kahlan, is everything okay? She looks at me. For a moment, I think she's going to tell me. Whatever it is, whatever's wrong, but she doesn't. Yeah, I'm fine. Just tired. I nod even though I don't believe her. Okay. Well, if you need anything, I know, thanks. I leave. The walk home feels heavy, like something just broke, and I don't know what. Did I do something wrong? Say something. Push too hard. Or is she pulling away on her own? Maybe she realized this is too complicated. A single mom, a kid, baggage. Maybe she doesn't want that. I try to push the thoughts away, but they keep coming. That night, Leo won't settle. He's fussy, crying. I walk him around the apartment, bounce him, sing to him. Nothing works. I'm exhausted, frustrated. My patience is gone. Finally, he falls asleep in my arms. I put him in his crib. Stand there for a moment. I want to call Kahlan, talk to her, figure out what's wrong, but I don't, because I'm scared of what she might say. So I go to bed. Lie there in the dark, overthinking everything. Maybe this is for the best. Maybe pulling away now is easier than getting hurt later. But it doesn't feel easier. It feels like losing something I didn't even know I needed. I don't go back to the boutique for a week. I tell myself I'm giving her space, that she's busy, that I don't want to be a burden. But really, I'm just scared. Scared that whatever we had is already over. Scared that I imagined the whole thing. Work keeps me occupied. I have 3 projects due. Client meetings, endless emails. Leo is clingy. He keeps looking toward the door like he's waiting for someone. Waiting for her. It breaks my heart a little. One afternoon, I take him to the park. It's cold, but the rain has stopped for once. We need to get out. I push him on the baby swings. He laughs, kicks his feet. For a moment, everything feels normal. Then I see her, Kahlan, walking past the park, hands in her pockets, head down. She doesn't see me. My heart jumps. I want to call out, but I don't. I just watch her walk away. That night, I can't stop thinking about it. About how alone she looked. How sad. Something is wrong. And I don't know what it is. The next day, I make a decision. I'm going to the boutique. I'm going to talk to her. I can't keep hiding. Can't keep running from whatever this is. I get Leo ready. Bundle him up. Walk the familiar route. My heart is pounding the whole way. When I reach the boutique, I stop outside. Look through the window. She's there, sitting on a stool behind the counter, staring at nothing. I push the door open. The bell chimes. She looks up. Surprise flashes across her face. Lana. Hi. I push the stroller inside, close the door behind me. She stands up, comes around the counter. I haven't seen you in a while. I know I've been busy. It's a lie. We both know it. She looks at Leo. He reaches for her immediately. She hesitates, then picks him up. He rests his head on her shoulder. Content. I watch them, feel something tighten in my chest. Kahlan, can we talk? She looks at me, nods. Yeah, let me just close up. She puts the closed sign on the door, locks it, carries Leo to the back. I follow. We sit in her small office, Leo on her lap, me in the only other chair. There's a long silence. Then I speak. Did I do something wrong? She looks up, shocked. What? No. God, no. Then what's going on? You've been distant, and I don't know why. She looks down at Leo, touches his hair gently. It's not you, I promise. Then what is it? She's quiet for a long time. I wait. Finally she speaks. I was married a long time ago. I nod. I remember. You mentioned that. We tried to have kids for years. We tried everything. Her voice is soft, careful. It didn't work. I couldn't get pregnant. And eventually, it broke us. I feel my heart crack for her. He left, said he wanted a complete family. Said he needed to move on. Kahlan. She shakes her head, keeps going. I thought I was over it. I thought I made peace with it. But then I met you. And Leo. She looks at me. Her eyes are wet. And it reminded me of everything I'll never have. The room goes quiet. I don't know what to say. What to do. I'm sorry, that's why I pulled back. Because it hurts. Being around you two. In a way I didn't expect. Tears slide down her cheeks. She wipes them away quickly. But I don't want to lose you. I don't want to push you away. I just don't know how to do this. I stand up, move closer, sit on the edge of the desk. Kahlan, look at me. She does. You're not losing us. Okay, you're not. She nods, but she doesn't look convinced. I reach out, touch her hand. I'm scared too, all the time, of getting hurt again, of letting someone in. But I want to try, if you do. She looks at me, really looks at me. You do. Yeah, I do. Her hand tightens around mine. Leo makes a sound, reaches up and touches Kahlan's face. She laughs through her tears. I think he likes you. She smiles. I like him too. We sit there for a moment. Just the three of us. Quiet. And for the first time in weeks, I feel like maybe things are going to be okay. After that night, things start to shift. Kahlan doesn't pull away anymore. And I stop overthinking every little thing. We see each other more. Talk more. Spend time together. It's still slow. Still careful. But it's real. One Saturday afternoon, she comes to my apartment. Brings lunch, sandwiches from a deli down the street. We eat together at the small kitchen table. Leo is in his high chair, making a mess with his food. Kahlan laughs at him, wipes his face with a napkin. He giggles. I watch them. Feel warmth spread through my chest. This feels like something, like more than friendship. But neither of us has said it out loud yet. After lunch, we take Leo to the park. It's not raining for once. The sky is gray but dry. We walk side by side, not touching, but close. Leo is strapped in his stroller, looking around, babbling. Kahlan tells me about her week, about a difficult customer, about a shipment that arrived late. I tell her about my work, about a client who keeps changing their mind, about how exhausting it is. I appreciate that more than she knows. We stop at a bench, sit down, watch people walk by. Leo starts fussing. I unbuckle him, lift him out. He immediately crawls toward Kahlan. She picks him up, settles him on her lap. He's getting so big. I know it's going too fast. She looks at him, touches his cheek. You're doing such a good job with him, Lana. I don't feel like I am most days. You are. Trust me. There's something in her voice. Something deep. I look at her. Really look at her. Kahlan, yeah. I'm really glad I met you. She turns to me. Her eyes are soft. Me too. We sit there, the three of us, quiet. And I realize I'm not scared anymore. Not in this moment. Not with her. On the walk home, Leo falls asleep in the stroller. Kahlan walks with us all the way to my building. We stop outside. Do you want to come up for tea or something? She hesitates, then nods. Yeah, I'd like that. We take the elevator up. I unlock the door, push the stroller inside. Kahlan helps me lift Leo out without waking him. We carry him to his crib together. Lay him down gently. He doesn't stir. We back out of the room quietly, close the door most of the way. In the kitchen, I make tea. We sit on the couch. It's quiet, comfortable. Kahlan looks at me. I look at her. There's something in the air. Something unspoken. Lana. Yeah. Can I ask you something? Of course. She takes a breath. What are we doing here? My heart skips. What do you mean? I mean us this. I don't know. What do you want it to be? She looks down at her tea, then back at me. I don't know either, but I know I don't want it to end. Me neither. She reaches over, takes my hand. Her touch is warm, steady. I'm falling for you, Lana. The words hang in the air. I feel tears prick my eyes. I'm falling for you too. She smiles, a real smile, the kind that reaches her eyes. Yeah. She squeezes my hand. We sit there, holding hands. Not saying anything, but we don't need to. Everything we need to say is already said. I start pulling back, not on purpose, not consciously, but I do. It's fear. That's all it is. Fear taking over, because things are getting real. And real means risk. And risk means I could get hurt. I stop texting her as much, stop suggesting we hang out. I'm polite when I see her, but distant. Kahlan notices. I know she does, but she doesn't push, doesn't ask why. Maybe she's scared too. One afternoon, I'm working at home. Leo is napping. My laptop is open, but I'm not actually working, just staring at the screen. My phone buzzes. It's Kahlan. Hey, haven't heard from you in a few days? Everything okay? I stare at the message. Don't know how to respond. Everything's fine. Just busy. It's not true, but it's easier than the truth. She doesn't respond right away. When she does, it's just one word. Okay. I feel guilty, but I don't know what else to say. The truth is, I'm terrified. Terrified of what we're becoming. Terrified of letting her all the way in. Because once she's in, she can hurt me. She can leave. She can break me. And I can't survive that again. I think about my ex-husband. About how I trusted him completely. About how he destroyed that trust. What if Kahlan does the same? I know she's different. I know she's kind and gentle and nothing like him. But my brain doesn't care. It just sees danger. Sees risk. So I pull back. Build walls. Protect myself. That night, Leo won't stop crying. He's teething again. In pain. Nothing I do helps. I'm exhausted. Frustrated. On the verge of tears myself. I want to call Kahlan. Want her to come over. Want her help. But I don't, because I'm too proud, too scared. So I handle it alone, like I always do. By the time Leo finally falls asleep, it's past midnight. I'm drained, empty. I sit on the couch in the dark, stare at nothing. My phone is on the coffee table. I pick it up. Look at Colin's last message. Okay, just one word, but I can feel the hurt behind it. I start typing a response, then delete it. Start again. Delete again. I don't know what to say, so I say nothing. I put the phone down, go to bed, lie there in the dark, hating myself. The next few days are the same. I keep my distance, make excuses, avoid her. I don't go to the boutique. Don't walk past it. Change my route entirely. Leo keeps looking around like he's searching for her. It breaks my heart, but I tell myself this is for the best. That I'm protecting us both, even though it doesn't feel like protection. It feels like loss. One afternoon, my phone rings. It's Kahlan. I stare at it, let it ring, don't answer. She doesn't leave a voicemail. I feel sick. What am I doing? Why am I pushing away the one person who makes me feel safe? Because I'm scared. That's why. Scared of happiness, scared of hope, scared of falling. Because falling means you can crash. And I've crashed before. I don't know if I can do it again, so I stay alone, stay safe, stay miserable. And I tell myself it's the right thing to do, even though I know it's not. Leo's second birthday is coming up. I can't believe it's been 2 years. 2 years since he was born. 2 years since my life completely changed. I decide to do something small at home. Balloons, a cake. Just us. But then I think about Kahlan and how much Leo loves her and how much I miss her. I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. 2 weeks of avoiding her, of being a coward. I pick up my phone, stare at her contact. My thumb hovers over her name. I should invite her. I want to invite her. But what if she says no? What if I ruined everything? I take a breath, type a message. Hey, Leo's birthday is this Saturday. Just something small at my place. Would you want to come? I hit send before I can change my mind. Then I wait. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. My phone buzzes. I'd love to. Relief floods through me. Great. 2 o'clock. Perfect. See you then. I put my phone down. Feel my heart settle. Maybe I didn't ruin everything after all. Saturday comes quickly. I spend the morning setting up balloons in the living room, blue and yellow, a small cake from the bakery down the street. Vanilla with buttercream. Leo doesn't really understand what's happening, but he's excited, crawling around, laughing. At 2 o'clock, there's a knock on the door. I open it. Kahlan is standing there. She's holding a wrapped gift, smiling but nervous. Hi, come in. She steps inside. Looks around at the decorations. This looks great. Thanks. Leo sees her. His whole face lights up. He crawls toward her as fast as he can. She sets the gift down, crouches, opens her arms. He reaches her. She picks him up, holds him close. Happy birthday, buddy. He babbles, pats her face. She laughs. I watch them, feel something shift in my chest. I missed this. I missed her. We spend the afternoon together. It's easy, natural, like the distance never happened. We eat cake. Leo gets frosting everywhere. Kahlan helps clean him up. She's so good with him, so gentle, so patient. After cake, we sit on the floor. Leo plays with his new toys. Kahlan and I talk. She doesn't ask why I pulled away, doesn't bring it up at all. But I know I need to say something. Kahlan, yeah, I'm sorry for disappearing, for not answering your messages. She looks at me. Her expression is soft. It's okay. It's not, I was scared and I ran. And that wasn't fair to you. I get it. You do. Yeah, I'm scared too, Lana. Leo crawls over, sits in Colin's lap. She wraps her arms around him. We sit there in silence for a moment. Then Leo does something neither of us expects. He looks up at Kahlan, pats her chest. Mama. The room goes still. Kahlan freezes. Her eyes go wide. I feel my breath catch. Leo says it again. Mama. Colin's eyes fill with tears. She doesn't move, doesn't speak. I reach over, touch her arm. It's okay. She looks at me. A tear slides down her cheek. He called me Mama. I know. She holds him tighter, buries her face in his hair. I watch them, feel my own eyes water. Because in this moment, I realize something. Family isn't about biology. It's about who shows up, who stays, who loves you. And Kahlan has been showing up for both of us. She looks at me again. Her face is wet with tears. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm crying. Don't be sorry. She wipes her face, laughs a little. I never thought I'd hear that word directed at me. Well, now you have. She smiles, a real smile, full of light. Thank you, Lana. For what? For letting me be part of this. Part of his life? Part of yours? I lean forward, take her hand. You're not just part of it, Kahlan. You're essential. She squeezes my hand. Leo babbles, looks between us. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like we're exactly where we're supposed to be. After Leo's birthday, things feel different, lighter, more certain. Kahlan and I stop dancing around whatever this is. We're together now. Not officially, not with labels, but together. She comes over more often, helps with Leo, stays for dinner. Sometimes she stays late. We talk until midnight, about everything, about nothing. It feels right. One evening, she's at my apartment. Leo is asleep. We're on the couch, close. She tells me more about her past, about her marriage, about the years of trying for a baby, about how her ex-husband blamed her, made her feel broken. I listen, hold her hand, let her talk. When she's done, I speak. You're not broken, Kahlan. She looks at me. Her eyes are sad. Sometimes I feel like I am. You're not. You're one of the strongest people I know. She doesn't say anything, just leans against me. I wrap my arm around her, hold her close. We sit like that for a long time. Then she speaks, quietly. I never thought I'd feel this way again, about someone. Me neither. I'm glad it's you. I turn to look at her. She's already looking at me. Me too. There's a moment, a pause, where everything hangs in the balance. Then she leans in and kisses me. It's soft, gentle, careful, but it's everything. I kiss her back. My hand finds her cheek. Her hand rests on my waist. When we pull apart, we're both breathing hard. She rests her forehead against mine. Is this okay? More than okay. She smiles. I smile. And something inside me unlocks. Something I've been holding on to for too long. Fear, pain, the weight of the past. It doesn't disappear, but it lessens. Because I'm not alone anymore, I have her, and she has me. And for the first time in years, I feel like maybe everything is going to be okay. After that night, everything changes, not in a dramatic way, in a quiet way. The kind of change that settles into your bones and makes everything feel more solid. Kahlan and I are together now. We don't announce it, don't make a big deal of it, but we both know. She comes over almost every day, sometimes after she closes the boutique, Sometimes in the mornings before she opens. She brings coffee, bagels. Leo lights up every time he sees her. He crawls to her immediately, climbs into her lap, calls her mama without hesitation now. The first few times it happened, Kahlan cried. Now she just smiles, kisses the top of his head, holds him close. I watch them together and my heart feels full. Fuller than I thought possible. One evening we're cooking dinner together. Well, she's cooking. I'm trying to help but mostly just getting in the way. Leo is in his high chair, banging a spoon against the tray, making noise, happy. Kahlan stirs something on the stove. I chop vegetables badly. She glances over, laughs. You're terrible at this. I know, I never learned. Lucky for you, I did. Very lucky. She leans over, kisses my cheek, goes back to the stove. It's such a small gesture, but it makes my chest ache in the best way. This is what I wanted. What I didn't know I needed. A partner. Someone who shows up. Someone who stays. After dinner, we give Leo a bath together. He splashes water everywhere. We both end up soaked. Kahlan laughs. Her hair is wet. Her shirt is clinging to her. He's a menace. He's perfect. She smiles. Yeah, he is. We get him into pajamas. Read him a story. He falls asleep halfway through. Kahlan carries him to his crib, lays him down gently, covers him with his blanket. I stand in the doorway watching. She turns, sees me, walks over, wraps her arms around my waist. Thank you. For what? For this? For letting me be here. For trusting me. I rest my head against hers. I'm the one who should be thanking you. We stand there, holding each other, listening to Leo's soft breathing. And I realize something. I'm not scared anymore. Not of this, not of her, not of the future. For the first time in 2 years, I feel safe. Later that night, we're lying on my bed, just talking. The lights are low. The apartment is quiet. Kahlan tells me about a customer who came into the boutique today. An older woman looking for a gift for her granddaughter. I tell her about a client meeting I had, how exhausting it was. We talk about small things, everyday things, but it doesn't feel small. It feels important. Because this is what love is. The everyday moments, the quiet conversations, the being together. She turns to look at me. Her hand finds mine. Lana, yeah, I love you. The words hang in the air. I feel tears prick my eyes. I love you too. She smiles, leans in, kisses me. It's different from the first kiss. More certain, more sure. When we pull apart, she's still smiling. I've wanted to say that for weeks. Me too. We lie there, holding each other, not saying anything, because we don't need to. Everything we need to say has already been said. The weeks pass quickly. Winter slowly turns into early spring. The rain lessens. The days get a little longer. Kahlan is a constant now. Part of my life, part of Leo's life. She has a drawer in my dresser, a toothbrush in my bathroom, her coffee mug in my kitchen. Small things, but they mean everything. One afternoon she mentioned something casually. My lease is up in 2 months. I look up from my laptop. Yeah, I'm thinking about what to do. Stay there or find something new. She says it lightly, but I hear the question underneath. You could stay here. The words are out before I can think about them. She stops what she's doing, looks at me. Here. Yeah, I mean, you're here all the time anyway. And Leo loves having you around. And I love having you around. She doesn't say anything, just stares at me. I start to panic. Maybe it's too soon. Maybe I pushed too hard. But then she smiles. Are you asking me to move in? I guess I am. She walks over, sits next to me on the couch. You're sure? I'm sure. She takes my hand, squeezes it. Okay then, yes. Yeah. I lean in, kiss her. When we pull apart, she's still smiling. This is really happening. It is. 2 months later, Kahlan officially moves in. She doesn't have a lot of stuff. Just clothes, books, a few things from her apartment. We make space for her. Clear out a closet, rearrange furniture. It feels natural, like she's always been here. Leo is thrilled. He follows her around everywhere. Wants her attention constantly. She never complains, just picks him up, carries him, talks to him. She's a natural, better than I ever was. One night, after everything is unpacked, we sit on the couch, exhausted but happy. Kahlan looks around the apartment. This is home now. Yeah, it is. She leans against me. I wrap my arm around her. Thank you for giving me this, Lana. A family, a home. You gave me the same thing. She kisses my shoulder. I close my eyes. This is it. Not perfection. Not easy. Just real. And it's enough. More than enough. Living together is an adjustment. Not a bad one. Just different. Kahlan has routines. I have routines. We learn to navigate around each other. She's a morning person. Up early, makes coffee. Reads the news. I'm not. I stumble out of bed, half awake. Rely on her to function. She finds it amusing. I find it annoying. But we make it work. Leo loves having her here all the time. He wakes up looking for her. Calls for mama before he calls for me. It used to bother me just a little. But not anymore, because she is his mama in every way that matters. One morning I wake up to the sound of laughter. I get out of bed. Walk to the kitchen. Kahlan is sitting on the floor with Leo. They're building something with blocks. He's giggling, she's smiling. I stand in the doorway, just watching. This is my family. Kahlan looks up, sees me. Morning sleepyhead, morning. I sit down next to them. Leo crawls into my lap. I kiss his head. Kahlan hands me a cup of coffee. Already made, just the way I like it. You're the best. I know. She winks. I laugh. We spend the morning together, lazy, relaxed, no rush to be anywhere. Later that afternoon, I get a call, work-related. A client wants to meet urgently. I hang up, stress already building. Kahlan notices what's wrong. I have to go into the city. Client meeting, probably going to take a few hours. She nods. Okay, I've got Leo. You sure? Of course. We'll be fine. I hesitate. I don't like leaving him, even with her. She reaches over, touches my arm. Lana, I've got this. I nod. Get ready. Kiss Leo goodbye. Kiss Kahlan goodbye. Go. The meeting takes longer than expected. By the time I'm done, it's almost evening. I call Kahlan, check in. How's everything? Great. We went to the park, had dinner. He's in the bath now. I can hear splashing in the background. Leo laughing. Sounds like you're having fun. We are. Take your time. I'll be home soon. When I get back, the apartment smells like lavender. Baby soap. Kahlan is in Leo's room, rocking him, singing softly. I stand in the doorway, watch. He's almost asleep. His eyes are heavy. His little hand is clutching her shirt. She looks up, sees me, smiles. Hey. She stands slowly, carries him to the crib, lays him down. He doesn't wake up. We back out of the room, close the door. In the living room, I collapse on the couch. Long day, the longest. She sits next to me. I lean against her. Thank you for taking care of him. Always. I close my eyes, feel the weight of the day lift. This is what partnership feels like. Not doing everything alone. Not carrying all the weight. Sharing it with someone who cares. Someone who stays. I didn't think I'd ever have this again, but I do, and I'm not letting it go. 3 weeks later, I get a call that changes everything. A client, one of my biggest. They want to meet in person, in Seattle. It's a huge opportunity. A project that could set me up financially for the next year, but it means leaving. For a week, maybe more. I hang up the phone, stare at nothing. Kahlan notices. What's wrong? I have to go to Seattle. For work, a week at least. Okay, I can't take Leo. It's too much. The meetings, the travel. So don't leave him here. I look at her. With you. Yeah, with me. I don't know. That's a long time. She sits down next to me, takes my hand. Lana, I can do this, I promise. It's not that I don't trust you. Then what is it? I don't know, I've never left him. Not for more than a few hours. I know. But you have to at some point. And I'm here. He'll be safe. I look at her, see the certainty in her eyes. She's right. I know she is. But the thought of leaving Leo terrifies me. Okay. I'll go. She smiles, squeezes my hand. We'll be fine. I promise. The week before I leave, I'm a mess. I make lists, instructions, schedules. Kahlan listens patiently, nods. Doesn't tell me I'm being ridiculous, even though I probably am. The night before I leave, I can't sleep. I lie in bed staring at the ceiling. Kahlan is next to me, asleep. I turn, look at her. She's peaceful, steady, strong. I trust her. I do. But I'm still scared. The next morning I pack, say goodbye to Leo. He doesn't understand what's happening. Kahlan holds him, waves his little hand at me. We'll be okay, Mama. Go do your thing. I nod, grab my bag, leave. On the plane I cry. Just a little. Not because I don't trust Kahlan, but because this is hard. Leaving my son, even for a week. But I have to do this. For work, for us, for our future. So I wipe my tears, take a breath, focus. That night in the hotel I call. Video chat. Kahlan answers. Leo is on her lap, smiling. Hi, buddy. He babbles, reaches toward the screen. How was your day? Good. We went to the park, had mac and cheese for dinner. He's getting ready for bed now. I watch them, feel my heart ache. I miss you guys. We miss you too, but we're okay. I promise. I believe her, because she's never given me a reason not to. The week in Seattle is intense. Meetings from morning until night. Pitches, negotiations, networking, but every evening I call home. See Leo, talk to Kahlan. She sends pictures throughout the day. Leo at the park, Leo eating, Leo sleeping. She never complains. Never says it's too hard. Just takes care of him like he's hers, because he is hers now, in every way that matters. By the fourth day I realize something. I'm not worried anymore. I trust her completely. And that's huge, because I haven't trusted anyone in years. The meetings go well, better than expected. By the end of the week, I've secured the project. I call Kahlan. Tell her, that's amazing, Lana. I'm so proud of you. I couldn't have done it without you. Knowing Leo was safe. That made all the difference. We're a team now. That's what teams do. Yeah, we are. On the flight home, I feel different, lighter, more confident. I did this, left my son, focused on work, and everything was okay. Because I have Kahlan, and she's got me. When I walk through the apartment door, Leo is on the floor playing. Kahlan is next to him. He looks up, sees me. His whole face lights up. Mama. He crawls toward me as fast as he can. I drop my bag, scoop him up. Hi, baby. I missed you so much. He hugs me, pats my face, babbles. I look at Kahlan. She's standing, smiling. Welcome home. I walk over, kiss her, still holding Leo. Thank you for everything. You don't have to thank me. I do. You have no idea what this means to me. She touches my face. I think I do. We spend the evening together. All three of us, talking, laughing, being together. Leo falls asleep early, exhausted from playing all day. Kahlan and I sit on the couch. How was he, really? He was great. We had a routine, bath time, story time. He slept through the night, every night. I laugh. He never does that with me. Maybe he just needed a different voice. Or maybe you're magic. She smiles. Maybe. I lean against her, close my eyes. I was so scared to leave, but you were right. He was safe. You took care of him. Of course I did. He's my son too. The words hang in the air. I open my eyes. Look at her. Yeah, he is. She looks at me. Her eyes are soft. I love him, Lana. Like he's mine. I know, and I love that. I love you. I love you too. We sit there, holding each other, and I realize something. This is it. This is my family. Not the one I planned. Not the one I expected, but the one I needed, and it's perfect. The week I was gone changed something in me. I'm not as anxious anymore, not as afraid, because I saw what Kahlan can do, how she steps up, how she loves Leo. She's not just my partner. She's his parent, and that makes everything feel more secure. One Saturday morning, we're all in the kitchen. Kahlan is making pancakes. Leo is in his high chair. I'm making coffee. It's domestic, normal, beautiful. Leo is babbling, reaching for Kahlan. She walks over, gives him a piece of pancake. He shoves it in his mouth, smiles. She kisses his head, goes back to the stove. I watch them, feel warmth spread through my chest. This is what I wanted: a family, a partner, a home, and I have it now. After breakfast, we decide to go for a walk. The weather is nice for once, sun breaking through the clouds. We bundle Leo up, strap him into the stroller, head out. Kahlan pushes the stroller. I walk next to her. Our hands brush. She takes mine. We walk like that, hand in hand, through the neighborhood. People smile at us. An older couple nods. A woman with a dog says good morning. We look like a family, because we are one. At the park we stop. Let Leo play in the grass. He crawls around, picks up leaves, examines everything. Kahlan sits next to me on a bench, watches him. He's getting so big, I know too fast. She leans against me. I wrap my arm around her. We sit there, quiet, content. Then she speaks. Lana, can I ask you something? Of course. Do you ever think about the future, like long term? I look at her. Yeah, all the time. What do you see? I pause, think about it. I see this. You, me, Leo, growing up together, building a life. She smiles. Me too. Yeah, there's a pause. Then she speaks again. I don't want to get married. I look at her, surprised. She continues. I did that once. It didn't mean anything in the end. Just a piece of paper. I don't need that to know this is real. I nod. I get it. I don't want to get married either. I'm done with that. She looks relieved. Okay, good. But I do want this. She smiles. Me too. We sit there holding each other, watching Leo. And I realize marriage doesn't matter. Labels don't matter. What matters is showing up, choosing each other every day. And that's what we're doing. That's what love is. Not a ring, not a ceremony, not a signature. Just this, every day, together. Later that night, after Leo is asleep, we're lying in bed. Kahlan turns to me. I'm happy, Lana. Me too. Like really happy. Happier than I've been in years. Same. She kisses me. Soft, gentle. When we pull apart, she rests her forehead against mine. Thank you for letting me in. For trusting me. For giving me this. You gave me the same thing, Kahlan. You saved me. We saved each other. I smile. Yeah, we did. We lie there, holding each other. Not saying anything. Because we don't need to. Everything we need is already here. Spring fully arrives. The rain finally stops. Flowers bloom. The city feels alive again. Kahlan and I fall into a routine. A good one. She still runs her boutique. I still work from home. We split responsibilities with Leo. Mornings she takes him, I work. Afternoons I take him. She works. Evenings we're together. All three of us. It's balanced, equal. Exactly what I needed. One afternoon I'm working at my laptop. Leo is napping. Kahlan is at the boutique. My phone buzzes. An email. From my ex-husband. I freeze. Stare at the screen. I haven't heard from him in over a year. Not since he started sending child support automatically. I open the email. Read it. It's long, rambling, an apology. He says the cheating wasn't about me. It was about him. His insecurity, his weakness. He says I was too strong, too independent. It made him feel small. He says he's sorry, that he knows it doesn't change anything, but he wanted me to know. I read it twice, then close it. Don't respond, because I don't need to. I don't need his apology. I don't need closure from him. I already have closure. I already have peace. I have Kahlan. I have Leo. I have a life I built without him, and that's enough. I delete the email. Don't think about it again. When Kahlan gets home that evening, I tell her about it. She listens, doesn't say much. How do you feel about it? I don't feel anything. He doesn't matter anymore. She nods. Good. I look at her. You know what's funny? What? I used to think he broke me, that I'd never recover, but I did. And now I'm happier than I ever was with him. She smiles. You are pretty great. I laugh. So are you. She kisses me. I kiss her back. And I realize the past doesn't have power over me anymore. I've moved on completely, and it feels incredible. Summer arrives. Leo is almost 2.5 now, walking, talking in short sentences, growing faster than I can keep up with. He calls both of us Mama, doesn't differentiate. We're both just Mama to him, and that's perfect. One evening, Kahlan and I are cooking dinner together. Leo is playing nearby. We're making salad, soup bread. It's simple, easy, comfortable. Leo toddles over, grabs my leg. Mama, up. I pick him up, balance him on my hip. He reaches for Kahlan. She takes him, holds him while stirring the soup. He rests his head on her shoulder, content. I watch them, feel my heart swell. This is my family. After dinner, we sit on the couch, Leo between us, watching a kid's show. He yawns, rubs his eyes. Someone's tired. Kahlan picks him up. I'll put him to bed. I'll come with you. We carry him to his room together, change him, brush his tiny teeth, lay him in his crib. He looks up at us. Love you, Mama. Love you, Mama. We both smile. We love you too, buddy. He closes his eyes. We stand there, watching him. Kahlan reaches for my hand, holds it. This is everything I never thought I'd have. I look at her. Me too. We back out of the room, close the door. In the living room, we sit back down. Kahlan leans against me. Lana, yeah. Do you ever think about having more kids? I pause, look at her. Do you want more? She hesitates. I don't know. I can't have them. You know that. I know. But there are other ways. She looks at me. You'd want that with me. Maybe, someday if you do. She smiles. Let's just focus on Leo for now. Agreed. But it's nice to know the possibility is there, that we could grow our family if we wanted, that we're building something permanent, something real. One afternoon, I get a call, a job offer, big company, corporate, based in San Francisco. The pay is incredible. More than I make now, security, benefits, but it would mean moving, leaving Portland, starting over. I listen to the offer, thank them, tell them I need to think about it. Hang up, stare at my phone. That evening, I tell Kahlan. She listens, doesn't interrupt. When I'm done, she speaks. What do you want to do? I don't know, the money is great, but it would mean uprooting everything. She nods. What does your gut say? I look at her. My gut says no. This is home. You're here. Leo's life is here. Then that's your answer. But what if I'm making a mistake? What if I should take it? She reaches over, takes my hand. Lana, you don't need that job. You're doing great here. We're doing great here. Don't uproot our life for money. You're sure? I'm sure. Whatever you decide, I'll support. But if you're asking my opinion, I think we should stay. I nod, feel relief wash over me. Okay, we'll stay. She smiles. Good. The next day, I call them back. Decline the offer, thank them, hang up, and I don't regret it, not even a little. Because I finally understand something. Home isn't a place. It's people. And my home is here. With Kahlan, with Leo. Everything else is just noise. That night, Kahlan and I sit on the couch. Thank you. For what? for helping me see clearly, for being my anchor, always. She kisses me. I kiss her back. And I know I made the right choice. Not the safe choice. Not the lucrative choice, but the right one. The one that keeps us together, and that's all that matters. One Sunday afternoon, we're in the kitchen together. All three of us. Kahlan and I are making lunch. Leo is in his baby cart, playing with a toy, laughing. Music plays softly in the background. Something instrumental, peaceful. I'm chopping vegetables. Kahlan is stirring the soup. We move around each other easily, like we've been doing this forever. She bumps my hip. I bump hers back. Leo giggles, like he's in on the joke. We smile at each other. This is it. This is what happiness feels like. Not grand gestures, not big moments, just this. Cooking together, being together, existing in the same space. After lunch, we sit at the small table, eat together. Leo makes a mess, gets soup on his face, his hands, the table. Kahlan wipes him down, patient, gentle. I watch them, feel overwhelming gratitude for her, for this life, for all of it. After we clean up, we move to the living room, sit on the floor with Leo. He toddles around, brings us toys, wants to play. We play with him, build blocks, read books, make him laugh. It's simple, ordinary, perfect. Later that evening, after Leo is asleep, we sit on the couch. Kahlan leans against me. I wrap my arm around her. Today was a good day. Every day with you is a good day, Lana. I smile. You're cheesy. Maybe, but it's true. I kiss the top of her head. We sit there, quiet, and I realize this is what I've been searching for my whole life. Not perfection, not excitement, not drama, just peace, stability, and I found it. With her, with us. This is home. This is family. This is everything. It happens on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Leo is playing on the living room floor. Kahlan is sitting next to him, building blocks, making towers for him to knock down. I'm in the kitchen, making tea, watching them through the doorway. Leo picks up a block, holds it up to Kahlan. Mama, look. She smiles. I see, buddy. That's a good one. He toddles closer, leans against her. Love you, Mama. Kahlan freezes. Her hand hovers over the blocks. Then Leo says it again, clearer this time. Love you, Mama. Her eyes fill with tears. She picks him up, holds him close. I love you too, Leo, so much. Her voice breaks on the last word. I watch from the kitchen, my own eyes watering, because this moment, this simple moment, is everything she thought she'd never have. She holds him, buries her face in his hair. Her shoulders shake. I walk over, sit next to her, put my hand on her back. She looks at me, tears streaming down her face. He said he loves me, I know. I never thought I'd hear that. You deserve to hear it every day. She wipes her face, laughs a little. I'm a mess. You're perfect. Leo pats her cheek, confused by the tears. Mama, okay. Kahlan nods, smiles through the tears. Yeah, buddy. Mama's okay. Mama's really happy. He smiles, goes back to playing with his blocks. Kahlan looks at me. Thank you, Lana. For what? For giving me this. For letting me be his mama. For trusting me with him. I take her hand, squeeze it. You earned it. You show up every day. You love him. You love us. That's what makes you his mama. She leans her head on my shoulder. We sit there, watching Leo play, and I realize something. Motherhood isn't about biology. It's not about who gave birth. It's about who stays, who shows up, who loves without conditions. And Kahlan does all of that. She's his mama, just as much as I am. Maybe even more in some ways. Because she chose this, chose us, and that choice means everything. That night after Leo is asleep, we lie in bed. Kahlan is quiet, staring at the ceiling. What are you thinking about? Today, what Leo said. She turns to look at me. I never thought I'd be a mother. I thought that door was closed forever. I know, but now I am. And it's different than I imagined. But it's real. It is real. She reaches for my hand, holds it. I used to think I was broken, that I failed at the one thing I was supposed to do. You're not broken, Kahlan. I know that now, because of you, because of Leo. Tears slide down her cheeks again. I wipe them away. You gave me something too. You gave me a partner, someone who shares this with me. I don't have to do it alone anymore. We saved each other. Yeah. She leans in, kisses me. When we pull apart, she smiles. I'm really happy, Lana. Me too. We lie there, holding each other, and I think about how far we've both come. From broken to whole, from alone to together, from lost to found. It wasn't easy, it wasn't quick, but it was worth it. One evening, I'm alone in the bedroom. Kahlan is giving Leo a bath. I can hear them laughing, splashing. I'm putting away laundry, going through drawers. I open the bottom drawer of my dresser, the one I haven't opened in months. There's a stack of papers inside, old bills, documents, and an envelope. I recognize it immediately. My ex-husband's handwriting on the front. The email he sent months ago. I printed it, shoved it in here, forgot about it. I pull it out, stare at it. Part of me wants to read it again. The other part wants to throw it away. I sit on the bed, open it, read through his words again, his apology, his excuses, and I feel nothing. No anger, no hurt, no sadness, just nothing, because he doesn't matter anymore. He's a ghost, a memory, a chapter that's closed. I fold the letter, walk to the kitchen, open the trash, drop it in, don't look back. Kahlan walks in, Leo wrapped in a towel in her arms. You okay? Yeah. Just throwing out old stuff. She nods, doesn't ask more. I help her get Leo into pajamas. We read him a story, put him to bed. In the living room, we sit together. Kahlan looks at me, really looks at me. You seem different tonight. I finally let go of something I should have let go of a long time ago. Your ex, yeah. She squeezes my hand. Good. He doesn't deserve space in your head. He doesn't, and he's not taking up any more. She smiles, proud. I lean against her. I spent so long holding on to that pain, letting it define me, letting it control me. And now I'm free. I have you. I have Leo. I have a life I actually love. That's all that matters. Yeah. We sit there, quiet, and I realize something. The past doesn't have power unless you give it power. And I'm done giving it anything. I'm focused on the present, on the future, on the people who actually show up, not the ones who left. And that feels incredible. Like a weight I didn't know I was carrying just lifted. I can breathe easier now. I can love easier now. Because I'm not carrying his betrayal anymore. I'm just carrying love. And that's so much lighter. A few weeks later, I get another call. Different this time. Not a job offer. An opportunity to speak at a conference about freelancing. About building a career while being a single parent. Well, not single anymore. But the story is still relevant. I hesitate. Public speaking terrifies me. But Kahlan encourages me. You should do it. You have a story worth telling. I don't know. I do. You're strong, Lana. You've been through hell and you came out the other side. People need to hear that. I think about it. Finally agree. The conference is in Portland. Just one day. I can do it. The day of the conference, I'm a nervous wreck. Kahlan helps me get ready, picks out my outfit, does my hair. You look amazing. I feel like I'm going to throw up. She laughs. You'll be great. Just be yourself. Leo toddles over, hugs my leg. Mama, pretty. I pick him up, kiss his cheek. Thanks, buddy. Kahlan drives me to the venue, kisses me before I get out of the car. You've got this. I hope so. You do. Now go show them. I walk inside, check in, wait backstage. My heart is pounding. My hands are shaking. Then it's time. I walk onto the stage, look out at the audience. So many faces, staring at me, waiting. I take a breath, start talking. I tell my story, the divorce, the struggle, the loneliness. And then I tell them about Kahlan, about finding love again, about building a family that doesn't look traditional but feels perfect. I talk about letting go of the past, about trusting again, about choosing happiness. When I'm done, there's applause. Loud applause. People stand, smile. Some are crying. I walk off stage, my legs shaking. But I did it. After the conference, people come up to me, thank me, tell me their own stories. I listen, hug strangers, feel connected to people I've never met. When I finally leave, I'm exhausted but proud. Kahlan is waiting in the car. Leo is asleep in his car seat. How did it go? I get in, close the door. It was amazing. She smiles, reaches over, takes my hand. I'm so proud of you. I couldn't have done it without you. Yes, you could have, but I'm glad I was here anyway. We drive home, quiet, and I realize I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. I'm stronger now, braver, more whole, and it's because of her. Because of Leo, because of the life we built together. I'm not broken anymore. I'm healed. 6 months later, Kahlan officially moves in permanently. Not that she wasn't already living here, but we make it official. Change her address. Combine our lives completely. We don't get married. We both agree we don't need it, but we do make promises. One night after Leo is asleep, we sit on the couch, facing each other. I go first. I promise to show up every day, even when it's hard, even when I'm scared. She nods, takes my hand. I promise to love Leo like he's mine, to never leave, to be the partner you deserve. I squeeze her hand. We don't need a ceremony, don't need witnesses, don't need signatures, just these promises between us. It's enough, more than enough. Life continues. Work, Leo, the routine we've built. But it's different now, better, because we're a team, a real team. We support each other, lift each other, love each other. Leo grows, thrives, he's happy, confident, loved. He has 2 moms, and he doesn't know any different. To him, this is normal. This is family, and it is. One evening, we're cooking dinner, all 3 of us in the kitchen. Leo is helping, sort of. Mostly just making a mess, but we don't care, because this is what family looks like. Messy, chaotic, imperfect. After dinner, we sit together, watch a movie. Leo falls asleep between us. Kahlan looks at me, smiles. This is perfect. Yeah, it is. We carry Leo to bed, tuck him in, stand there watching him. Kahlan wraps her arm around my waist. I love our life, Lana. I love it too. We walk back to the living room, sit on the couch, and I think about everything that led us here. The pain, the heartbreak, the fear, and how all of it was worth it. Because it brought me to her, to this. I lean against her, close my eyes, feel completely at peace. This is where I belong, with her, with Leo, with the family we built. Not the family I planned, but the family I needed, and it's everything. Years pass. Leo grows. He's 5 now, starting kindergarten. Kahlan and I are still together, still strong, still choosing each other every day. We never got married, never needed to. Our love doesn't need a certificate. It just is. One morning, I'm making breakfast. Kahlan is getting Leo ready for school. He runs into the kitchen, backpack on, excited. Mama, look, I'm ready. I crouch down, straighten his shirt. You look great, buddy. Kahlan walks in, smiles at him. Let's take a picture. She pulls out her phone. We stand together, the 3 of us. Leo in the middle, both of us behind him, hands on his shoulders. She takes the picture, shows us. Perfect. I look at the photo, at our faces, at Leo's smile. We look like a family because we are one. After we drop Leo off at school, Kahlan and I walk back to the car. She takes my hand, holds it. Can you believe he's in kindergarten already? No, it went too fast. She smiles. Time flies. We get in the car, drive home in comfortable silence. At the apartment, we make coffee, sit on the couch, just the two of us. Kahlan looks at me. Do you ever regret it, choosing this life? Never. Not once. Me neither. She leans against me. We built something good, Lana. We did. And I think about everything we've been through, the struggles, the fear, and how all of it made us who we are now. Stronger, wiser, more whole. Leo comes home that afternoon, full of stories. Excited about his first day. We listen, ask questions, celebrate with him. That night after he's asleep, Kahlan and I sit outside. The air is cool. The stars are out. She takes my hand, holds it. Thank you, Lana. For giving me a family. For giving me Leo. For giving me you. You gave me the same thing. She smiles. We saved each other. Yeah, we did. We sit there holding hands, looking at the stars, and I realize this is it. This is the ending I didn't know I was looking for. Not dramatic, not perfect, just real. A family built on love, on choice. Leo has 2 moms now, 2 people who love him completely, who protect him, who guide him, and he's safe, stronger, deeply cared for, because love doubled becomes protection. And that's what we gave him, what we gave each other. A home, a family, a place to belong. I look at Kahlan, she looks at me. We don't need to say anything. We already know. This is where we belong, together, forever, and that's enough. More than enough. It's everything. This is my story. But maybe it's your story too. Maybe you've been where I was, broken, alone, afraid to trust again. Maybe someone hurt you so badly you thought you'd never recover. Maybe you're carrying weight that feels too heavy. Maybe you're doing everything alone and wondering if it will ever get easier. I want you to know something. You're stronger than you think. I didn't believe that when I was in the middle of it. When my marriage fell apart, when I was holding my 3-month-old baby and realizing I'd be doing this alone, when the person who promised forever walked away like we meant nothing, I felt broken. I felt like I failed, like I wasn't enough, but I was wrong. You are not defined by who left you. You are defined by who you became after they left. I learned that the hard way, through sleepless nights, through tears I cried when my son finally fell asleep, and I was alone with my thoughts, through days where I didn't know if I could keep going, but I did keep going, because I had to, because my son needed me, because somewhere deep inside I knew I deserved better than what I got, and so do you. Maybe you're a single parent like I was, doing it all alone, feeling exhausted, feeling invisible, feeling like no one sees how hard you're working. I see you, and I want you to know you're doing an incredible job, even on the days when it doesn't feel like it, even when your patience runs out, even when you're just surviving instead of thriving. You're showing up, and that matters more than you know. Maybe you're scared to love again, scared to trust, scared to let someone in because the last person who got close destroyed you. I understand that fear. I lived in that fear for years. But I also learned something important. Not everyone is like the person who hurt you. Some people are different. Some people will show up, some people will stay, and you deserve that kind of love. The kind that's steady, the kind that's real, the kind that doesn't leave when things get hard. Don't let fear rob you of that. Don't let your past dictate your future. I almost did. I almost pushed Kahlan away because I was terrified of getting hurt again, terrified of letting someone see all my broken pieces. But she didn't run. She stayed. She loved me through the fear. She loved my son like he was hers, and that changed everything. Maybe you think your life is too complicated, too messy, that no one would want to deal with your baggage, your kids, your struggles, your past. That's a lie. The right person won't see those things as baggage. They'll see them as part of your story, part of what makes you who you are, and they'll love you anyway, not in spite of it, but because of it. Family doesn't always look the way you planned. Mine doesn't. I didn't plan to be divorced at 32. I didn't plan to raise my son alone. I didn't plan to fall in love with a woman who couldn't have children, but became the best mother my son could ask for. But that's what I got, and it's perfect. Not because it's easy, but because it's real. Your family might not look traditional either, and that's okay. What matters isn't how it looks. What matters is how it feels. Does it feel safe? Does it feel like love? Then that's what matters. I want you to know that healing is possible, even when it feels impossible. Even when you're so deep in the pain you can't see a way out. There is a way out. It's slow. It's hard. It requires you to face things you'd rather avoid. But it's possible. And on the other side is peace. Is joy, is a life worth living. You deserve that life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to wake up and not feel heavy, not feel broken, not feel alone. I know you might not believe me right now. I didn't believe it either when I was where you are. But I'm telling you from the other side, it gets better. You get stronger. The pain doesn't disappear completely, but it loses its power. And one day you'll look around at the life you built and realize you made it. You survived. You healed. You found your way home. If you're a single parent reading this or listening to this, you are enough. You are doing enough. Your kids see how hard you work, even if they can't say it yet. They feel how much you love them, and that's what they'll remember. Not the hard days, not the mistakes, not the moments you lost your patience. They'll remember that you stayed, that you loved them, that you never gave up. If you're scared to trust again, take your time. There's no rush. Heal at your own pace. But don't close yourself off completely. Don't build walls so high that no one can reach you. The right person will be patient, will be gentle, will prove to you that not everyone leaves. And when you find that person, don't let fear push them away. Let them in, little by little, step by step. You deserve a love that feels safe, and it exists. I promise you, it exists. If you're struggling right now, if you're exhausted, if you're wondering if you can keep going, you can. I know you can, because you've made it this far. And that takes incredible strength. Give yourself credit for that, for waking up, for trying, for not giving up even when everything in you wanted to. You are braver than you know, stronger than you feel, more resilient than you realize. This is not the end of your story. This is just a chapter. A hard chapter. But not the last one. There are better chapters coming. Chapters filled with love, with laughter, with peace, with people who choose you, who stay, who see you. Keep going, keep healing, keep believing that better days are ahead, because they are. I'm proof of that. Kahlan is proof of that. Leo is proof of that. We're a family that shouldn't exist according to traditional definitions, but we do exist, and we're thriving. Not because everything is perfect, but because we chose each other every single day, through the hard moments, through the fear, through the doubt. We chose love. We chose family. We chose home, and you can too. Whatever your story is, whatever pain you're carrying, whatever fear is holding you back, you can heal, you can love again. You can build a beautiful life. So keep going, one day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. You're going to make it. I believe in you. Even if you don't believe in yourself yet, you're stronger than you think. You're worthy of love. You're capable of healing. And your story isn't over. Not even close. The best chapters are still ahead, I promise. Keep going, keep hoping, keep believing. You've got this, and you're not alone. Never alone. Everyone we meet in this world comes into our life for a reason. Either to teach us a lesson, to show us how strong we really are, or to let us experience a love we never had before. Always remember, no one enters our life without a reason. I've been counting broken years, measuring my days and fears. goals, learn to plan for all the falls, carry weight I never call. I learned strength from being tired, from the promises expired. Kept my hope in smaller views, just enough to make it through. Then a moment proved me wrong. Hands appeared where I'd been gone. It's the ones who hold the line when the hours don't align. Not by blood or given names, but by hearts who share the weight. That's how something real is made. That's how scattered lives find place. I've seen trust turn into rust, built on vows that fell to dust. So I speak in careful tones, keep my plans close to my bones. Yet you show up, plain and true, do the things you say you'll do. No big speech, no grand display, just a choice you make each day. In the noise you understand, strength can look like open hands. It's the ones who hold the line when the hours don't align. Not by blood or given names, but by hearts who share the weight. That's how something real is made. That's how scattered lives find place. If tomorrow shifts its shape, if the past comes back with weight, we will answer, not retreat. Build our ground with steady feet. I don't need a perfect name for the life we chose to claim. Just the proof, time and again, that we choose each other's pain.